Hello, this is Carlos again. We are going to go through the process of customizing a market item for Azure Stack. So the first thing that we want to do is that we want to be able to download the Azure Gallery Pack tool, and I will put the link on the blog post. But you can get it from this website in the Azure portal. And when you download the file, it will be a on a zip format, and there's a couple of things inside. So let's extract the content of that file, and I'm gonna put it on a folder directly on my F drive. And there's a couple of folders in here. We can eliminate this. This is just the pre-release, and I like to put it back into the main folder. And the reason for it is that then the commands get too long. So the first thing that we need is that they're bringing us a sample template. And this sample template is an example, and that's what we're going to use today. And there are a couple of files, and the first thing that I want to customize are the icons. This is what it's going to show on your Azure Stack portal. So I already created 4 icons that I want to use. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy those icons from where I have them, and I'm going to paste them in here. And they have specific sizes. The large need to be 115 pixels by 115. The medium had to be 90 by 90. The small had to be 40 by 40, and the wide need to be 255 by 15 by 115. After we do that, the next thing that we need to customize are a couple of JSON templates that are included on the file. The first one that we want to configure is this manifest.json. And this is the one that define what it is, the URL, here the publisher. So in here, I'm just gonna put Carlos as a publisher. And actually this need to be with no spaces, if not, it's gonna give you an error. So you can put your name, your company name. I'm gonna put it all together here. Then this URL, you can change it to be whatever you want. So I'm gonna put here my website. Okay. And then what this defines is the type of resource that it is, the description. Then this artifact is what's gonna be called to execute work in Azure Stack. So because this is just an example, we're just gonna leave it exactly the same. This template will deploy a single VM, and after this, there's nothing else that we had to modify. So let's save this file. Now there is on in the strings folder this resource.json file, and in here also you have to configure the publisher name, and here's where you put the description of what you want, the display name, so what it's gonna be, and then uh, a detailed description so it can appear for the person that's gonna run it. So now that we finish doing that, let me show you. This is the Azure JSON file that we were just mentioning it, and it's saying what it's gonna do. So it's gonna create the storage account, it's gonna create a VM, and it's gonna tell you, it's gonna ask for the username and the password. So all that, we're not gonna customize it. We're just gonna leave it the same. Now, in order for us to create a marketplace item, we need to use the Azure Gallery Pack Generator. And the first thing, let's go and open a PowerShell window. And we need to be on the Azure Gallery folder so we can execute the commands. And the first thing that we're gonna do is that we're gonna call the package manager, and we're gonna tell it I want a package, and then I'm gonna put the path to the manifest file. So this path needs to be a fully qualified path, not a dot something. So in this case, F Azure Stack simple VM manifest JSON. Then my output folder need to be a folder that already exists. So in this case, I'm just gonna put it in the F Azure Stack folder. And as you see on the back on the screen here, I just created my Azure Stack package with all the information. So in the next video, we're gonna import this into our Azure Stack.